This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. The age of Aquarius. Aquarius. This is scary what's coming out now. I don't know what
this is government-sanctioned warfare against entire people groups. Watch this.
That's the guy. That's the guy who just totally ignored us. And
but a book that helps us understand what will happen in the last days, that will transform a country like the United States of America from a country of freedom, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. How could America go from that
the pastor,
to a country where people could actually be tortured?
Who believes that the world is 6,000
where people could actually be mistreated, mishandled, not because they did anything wrong, but simply because of who they are.
Dr. Mindbender.
Or even worse, who we think they are.
So who do you think I was? I think he was hired because he's a yes man. No, he's a yes man. He just rubber stamps things. He's never there. He's never answered a single letter, a single phone call, a single email. Never been in his office, and he just rubber stamps it. He goes, here's a rubber stamp, and the guy's somewhere else in Riverside, and they said, hey, we need some trash. We got to dump. It's highly toxic.
Remove the protection of your frontal lobe, and the devil has complete full access. Not the denser conscious,
no. She's really skinny.
The ears are way back here. Your frontal lobe is way up here. It's your temporal lobe. God to reach people intellectually. That's why Jesus so many times stopped people in what they were doing.
I can't believe this guy's website. I need a copy of this entire website thing where he's got the brainwashing.
Please join with me in welcoming to the podium Dr. Eric Walshim.
Now, how can the city council with a straight face how can the city council maintain a straight face while this guy's talking? And he's the head of the health department.
Morning,
and they're all maintaining a straight face.
For having me here today. Enjoyed talking with you guys. I also want to thank a group that often doesn't get thanked. I know my colleagues on the executive team.
It's not a crime to be fake or look fake.
I know it sounds funny, but these are very hardworking people.
I need things that are in the California Penal Code that say
also want to recognize the city council.
Effing thing to do.
I want to say that the city council has actually helped.
If you do that, then you get this.
Really strengthen my belief.
And then it tells you what you get, and then bad.
Watching how they work together to make things happen.
It's not good to poison people. It's not good to fucking cover up this thing and then use it as an ongoing enterprise, criminal enterprise.
Well, for all the hard work they did. With that said, we're gonna get into our talk, and I was given this topic, prescription for a healthy city, but I like the topic because I want to take us somewhere with this. And I'm going to start off in the book of Luke, the 19th chapter. Don't worry, this is not a sermon.
Well, I agree. It needs to grow up, and the thing is like God. I was just pieced. I had strokes and stuff. I mean, I couldn't even use part of my body, and I'm sitting there typing with a little pencil. Shit, when I couldn't reach the damn things because it was too far away. Because I didn't want to puke on the screen or on the keyboard. Anyway, so there, hey.
city whose name literally means.
At that, there's 79 million.
As he looks at the city and he realizes what it's come upon a city like most cities in world history, Jerusalem really is no different, except that it is a holy city by three of the major religions in the world. He looks down and he recognizes that peace has left the city. It's occupied at this time by the Roman Empire, and Rome eventually is going to fight the uprisings that continue to happen in Jerusalem. And as he looks at the city, he weeps. And there are only 2 times in the Bible that Jesus is recorded to have wept. This is one of them. The other time, of course, is outside of the tomb of Lazarus. He can't stand the pain, and as he, in his prophetic eye, looks down through history and sees all of the suffering that would come to earth, and what makes for a healthy city. Well, there are a lot of things that we do. So Forbes produces a list of healthy cities, and they use some of these things to predict it. And Washington, D.C. has won 2 years in a row, and in 2010, Washington, D.C. dropped down to number 2, and Minneapolis, Minnesota jumped up to number 1. There's a picture here. Some of the things that they say make for a healthy city are open spaces, walking and biking trails, the health of individuals, quality healthcare services, access to fresh fruits and vegetables. Low smoking rates are very important. Low rates of certain diseases. All of these things are factored in, and they come up with these lists, and they say these are the healthiest cities in America. And of course, all of these things are critically important. And in fact, I love this city because the city has most of these things in place. But it's interesting because even though DC wins 2 years in a row and comes up second in the 3rd year, when you look at a train map of the city of Washington, D.C., and some of you have seen me show this before, if you start down here in the southeast corner of the city, you have one of the poorest, most violent neighborhoods in all of the United States of America. Most prosperous neighborhoods in America as you travel out to Maryland. For every mile you travel. In fact, the average suburbanite near the Shady Grove station will live 20 years longer than the typical city dweller around Capitol Heights. And they won the healthiest city 2 years in a row. You see, because when we gauge health, sometimes we focus on things that seem to make a lot of sense, but being truly healthy is so much deeper than what your hemoglobin A1C is. Right. There's a lot more to do with the average blood pressure of a city. And what I really want to bring to you is the next dimension in health. Where do you go to get beyond simply the rigors of numbers? And at the University of Miami in medical school, they taught me that you don't treat numbers, you treat patients. People run up to me all the time. One of the bad things about people knowing I'm a doctor in the city is I literally will be out to eat somewhere and someone will sit next to me and say, you know, my cholesterol was checked and it's 300. So what else might make a healthy city? There are those that argue it's transportation systems. It's the skyline, economic growth, or affluent neighborhoods that such a city is a healthy city. But we know from cities like Los Angeles and New York and Chicago that you can have all of those things and still have sections of town that are devoid of health and of prosperity. In fact, if you look around the world, but we know from cities like Los Angeles and New York and Chicago that you can have all of those things and still have sections of town that are devoid of health and of prosperity. In fact, if you look around the world, cities like Mexico City and Santiago and Chile, New York and Chicago, that you can have all of those things and still have sections of town that are devoid of health and of prosperity. In fact, if you look around the world, cities like Mexico City and Santiago and Chile are cities that have Chicago, that you can have all of those things and still have sections of town that are devoid of health and of prosperity. In fact, if you look around the world, cities like Mexico City and Santiago and Chile are cities that have these incredible who's who in the city.
What's that?
These incredible splits in who. These incredible splits among their bodies right here.
I can't believe it. Bullshit. Look, they got, I slowed this down. He's got fucking weird shit.
Music, my God. frontal lobe. It enters here, the way back here. Your frontal lobe is way up here. Your temporal lobe. God to reach for intellectual. That's why Jesus so many times stopped people in what they were doing.
The school, the end of the, what is that? The end of the world religion? I think I have it figured out. They have to say that the world. I knew a guy like that. The spin doctor religion, but I knew a guy like that who said that the world was exactly 10,000 years old, coming up on December 2nd or something like that. I met him at Brand, the Brand place, one of the security guards there. And I was like, wow, 10,000 years, huh? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so, what are we basing this on? Well, they have books that go back from day one. And they wrote it all down. It was always written.
It's 8 o'clock.
I guess when mankind became self-aware is when you could say that that's how old they were. Now, I think mankind is about, 2 or 3, 4 days old. Because, still, there's not a lot of people that are that aware. So that's just my take. But anyway, people who say that they have 6,000 years, or whatever, that's when it was, they all believe in the same thing. You know what that is? The end of the world! And you know what? All those guys believe in the same thing too. Another thing they believe in. When the world ends, they're going to be the chosen. And they're going to be the all-powerful chosen ones. Yeah. So they're dancing up and down to bring out the end of the world. Now, what's going to bring out the end of the world? The best thing I could think up is dump a bunch of fucking oil and shit, piss the earth off really bad. So he fights back and fucks everything up all at once. That's one of the things I could think of. Get people to stop loving the earth. That's another one. Shit like that. I'm thinking Earth is going to win too. Earth has got my vote. I like Earth. But it's kind of like that. These guys, and you listen to their theorem, what this guy is actually pushing. It's frightening, because here you have a metropolitan city. They say there's 170 or 50,000 people. Every time you hear it, there's going to be less and less people that live there. And the reason is because if more people live there, then it'd be like, oh wow, we better pay attention to this, because shit, there's a lot of people living there getting fucked up, right? No, they want to keep those numbers down, and they do. That's why this city has got one of the best rates of a disease, cancer, tumor, you name it, in the nation. It is. It's like one of the, nothing ever happens here. But there's more brain tumor specialists in the city of Pasadena than there are anywhere. I mean, it's just insane. I could be wrong about that, but it just seems like, if I got all the cancer people for tumors that specialized in brain tumors and put them all together, I would need someplace like, the Coliseum or something to put them in. It's more than a high school football game. If each one of them was just, one of the guys that was at one of their deals, you know what I mean? Some of these places have 20, 30 people working for them, doctors. Yeah. No, it's big business. It's big business. Big business. That's why everyone is like inbred. We're inbred. We've been taught since the 50s or before. You know, if you do that, you're going to get cancer and die. And then they showed all these people and they gave them radiation. Of course they died. Of course it was horrible. My God, they fried the people's fucking nerve cells and just totally destroyed their tissues in their bodies. You know, and this is secure. They're still doing it. They're going in, and now the best thing they can do is use bugs into your body. You take them as a pill, or you can get them injected. But mostly it's a pill, and they're cysts, and they just sit there. And then what they go after, they've been genetically modified, so they go after a specific area of your body's defense system to shut it down. They attack it, and the way they attack it is they just gang fuck it, you know, and just go and knock out your body's defenses. Good fucking luck if you got a fucking something flies by that would have normally not bugged you. Because you're fuckoed, man. Because it knocks everything out. All those things do. They tell you right there. You look out on the internet, what it's called? They call them, it's called retrovirus. That, so that girl got her haircut, did she like it? Did you get her before and after picture? Yeah. Just put a sign on your door. You will. Sure, you should only do some people so everybody else feels left out and fucking ugly. That's what I would do. Make me feel ugly and left out. Saying only pretty people get their pictures taken on the internet, and the rest of you ugly bastards, you can go fuck yourselves. And leave it. And if you don't leave me a huge tip, I'm gonna make your hair hurt in the shower. I'm gonna post your ugly face on my world's most ugliest pictures. But see, that's kind of funny because no one's ugly. I've never met an ugly person. I've met a bad attitude. I met some bad attitudes that I didn't want to be anywhere around for any reason. I've met those a few times. All right, what do I do? Can't wear that one. You won't see a lot of those out there. Hello? Yeah, you won't see a lot of that out there. Yeah, I want to clean up in here so I can find my boot. Yeah. Well, what I wanted to do was put all that, you know, in each box, and then put all the boxes in one box, and then have that box in like one of those little envelope things, so you could just like slide it around, whatever, put it in the drawer or something. I heard you the first time when you said that. I can do them here. I could do it here, and then all we need to do is dry them. Or wash them with thing, because we need Clorox. Where? You need that at the shop. You have to have that, and you have to have the baking soda, and you have to have citric at the shop. You have to have acid base. Well, that's the car. That's the car needs one too. You need see if you have citric on you, and you have baking soda, citric acid, and basically those two things are nice. You know, they're pretty good. And some detergent, hot detergent. You got everything covered right there, and you can neutralize pretty much anything. Yeah. Clorox, it's great for all kinds of shit. I gotta write a thing up about it because a lot of people are getting the impression that Clorox is bad. Clorox is great. Clorox sucks eggs if you just use it by itself. You know, I'm gonna just tell them why Clorox is bad to use by itself. But Clorox by itself on a large area or on dishes or whatever the fuck, it's great. It's fucking excellent, man. It's good. But you know, you gotta rinse it off. There's things you just gotta do because of the activity of it and what it does. But Clorox is good. You just gotta know how to use it. You always chase it. Yeah, if it's gonna hang out, you gotta chase it. I'm looking at this rock and I'm thinking if I like lift that big white rock, you know how you can get a really good grip on it? I was thinking if I put my nuts on the table right there and just like slowly rotated it, that would like be good. And then I thought, no, I think not. But the fact, not permanently. I'm cleaning up in here. I want to get this niceified. And you know it is. I'm better. Jeez. Yeah, me too. Oh no, kid. That's because that's that's because they've been busy on the internet. He's. Oh God. You're the nicest. Yeah, I want that shovel. I want to pack this stuff away so I can like pack it away. But I don't have to. I want to finish this. I got some stuff to do. I just, for the record, I hate this shit. I hate this shit. I want to be doing like almost anything, you know. I want to watch. I want to go back to being stupid, acting stupid, and fucking mopping floors and shit. And just going, oh yeah, oh God. No, really, I had a lot of fun, you know, doing stuff. I want to do anything, you know. I can't wish that, but I want to, yeah, I want a high-powered consulting jobs all for all kinds of companies that just pay me a fucking year, a stipend every year, broken into monthly payments, of course. Things like that, you know, and lots of other income where I save people money and they give me a percentage when I save them. Stuff like that. Yeah, I just need like 30 million bucks a month coming in. And I figured, you know, I can get that book and hire all those people and just like start foundations. Yeah. I need 30 million a month. Yeah. There's no questions about that. That's just how that. Yeah. But anyway, aside from that, I miss a dehumidifier. I just want you to know. As soon as yeah, we did. You put the same finger on it like you gave the chicken. I made you put the stink eye on it. You put if you went in the pot, it's not fuck you. You did. You stink eyed it. Well, I want a dehumidifier. I know which kind I'm studying. Yeah. Oh no, dry it to a crisp. Dry it to a crisp. Yeah, just think about it. Think about it. Just think. I got that last one for $10. Yeah, that was like probably, let's see, 10 cents a pound. No, that was $1 a pound. No, it was 10 cents a pound. 10 cents a pound. The thing weighed about 100 pounds. It's $10. Oh, yeah. Good deal, man. Buy some machinery for 10 cents a pound. I'm down. You didn't think of it like that, huh? It's like that, though, you know. It's exactly like that. It really is. So yeah, I gotta clean up a bunch of stuff because it's like it's been better. Today was like so much better than the last few days. Can't tell you how much, but oh my god, I'm healing right through it. I'm bending my DNA strands. And I'm relearning the fucking, hey, this is bullshit. So, and the way you do it is you just gotta walk through it because your body will adapt. Even though you think you're gonna die and feel like it, and then hope you are, and then fucking get really bummed out because you didn't die yet, and then you go through all that shit, and then you go, fuck, and then all of a sudden, if you boost your immune system with the other stuff at key points by using music, some kind of trance music, really loud, and jumping around and eating garlic, it works, and carrot juice and stuff, and drinking lots of Can you believe? I like his the brainwash tape. I need just that. I cannot believe that these guys, because they're going to remove everything. They're going to remove everything. But the fact that these guys are like fucking scientists and lawyers and all that stuff, and they're listening. We got mumbo jumbo going on, dude. We got. I wanted the the health. I wanted health. I wrote it up nice. I wanted health provisions, not Harry Potter. Not that I'm bagging on Harry Potter. Everyone likes a good urine. And not only that, and everyone likes, the mumbo jumbo. Everyone does. Sure. Right. But the real magic would get this fat ass off of his fucking duff and get some stuff happening here. He's got poisonous fucking properties that are still to this day laying fallow out in the open, allowed to be taken over by this fucking parasitic. It's a combination of bacteria and fungal. It's fungalbac, fungabac. It's the 2194 scandal back. It's it's something cool. I get to name it because I'm not sure what I named because I discovered it. And what it does is it takes over the existing systems of all the other fucking matrixes of fungus because they're territorial. These guys will fuck each other up because they don't want anyone else eating their shit. Sometimes they get along and exist right next to each other, but not really, because when you see them, that's a colony of pureness, just like Japan, they're like, ain't no one coming here. Oh. What? I heard my nipples are hard. Is what's going on here? Hello? I don't know. God. Anyway, it's been nice talking to you. I haven't talked to you for a long time. Alright, maybe someday we'll get together and have some laughs about all this. So anyway, just give everybody and everything my love, and tell everything and everybody I wish everything and everybody well, and all the good stuff. All right. Yeah. I shall, as always. Strength and honor. Okay. Semper Fi. Peace. Yeah. We need to fix this. How do I get out of here? And how do I stop this? Stop.